All right, so let's talk about adding integers. Let's go with the first note. Note 1. When adding integers, look at the signs on the numbers. So it says if the same sign and you add them and you carry that sign. Let me show you. 52 plus 31. They both are what sign? Positive. Those are the same sign. So you add 52 plus 31 is 83. And it's a positive 83 because we're going to carry the sign that we have. And the problem, negative 23 plus negative 45. I like to write it like this to keep that plus separate from that negative integer. All right. These both have the same sign. I'm not talking about the operation of plus. I'm talking about the negative or the positive that's on these numbers and the negative that's on these numbers. These negatives are the same sign. So we add 23 and 45. When you know you're going to add or subtract, it doesn't matter who you put at the top, right? So when you're dealing with integers. $45 plus 23 is 68. Because we have the same sign, negative, we carry negative sign. All right. Same thing with, well, we'll stop there. So if you have the same sign, add and carry the sign to your answer. If signs are different, that's when you subtract. But when it comes to the sign, you carry the sign of number with the greatest distance from 0. Whoever has the greatest distance from 0, that's whose sign you carry now when the signs are different. Here we go. $52 plus a negative 31. Okay. So these are different signs. So you subtract. When you subtract, it doesn't matter. When you're dealing with integers, it doesn't matter who you put at the top. So put the large one up there. 52 minus 31. 1, 2. So your answer is 21. Now, which one has the greatest distance from 0? So if 0 is here, 52 would be a greater distance to the right. 31 would be a shorter distance to the left. So 52 has a greater distance from 0, so we keep it positive. Whoever has the greatest distance, this is absolute value. All right. The distance from 0, and that's always positive. We talked about that in class. All right, let's try it again. Negative 23 plus 45. All right, let's look at it. These have different signs. That's a negative 23, that's a positive 45. So when you deal with integers, it doesn't matter who you put at the top. So put the large one. 45 minus 23. 3 from 5 is 2. 2 from 4 is still 2. Now, is it going to be 22? Who has the greatest distance from 0? Well, 45 will be farther from 0 than 23. 45 to the right is farther away from 0 than 23 to the left. So it's going to stay positive. Let's do it again. Two plus negative 54. All right. I have different signs. That's a positive 2. That's a negative 54. So I subtract. Again, with integers, it doesn't matter who go at the top. 54 minus 2. 2 from 4 is 2. And then the 5 comes down. So I know it's going to, the numbers part is 52. But what sign is it going to be? Well, if I think about the number line, 2 is a short distance to the right, because that's positive side. So 2 is a short distance to the right. But negative 54 is a longer distance to the left. So whoever has the longest distance from 0, that's whose sign you take. We're going to take the negative. Let's try it again. Negative 64 plus 19. All right, here we go. 64 and 19 have different signs, so we subtract. When we're dealing with integers, it doesn't matter who go at the top, just subtract. Put the large one on top, subtract. We can't take 9 from 4, so we have to borrow like that of 5. Now that's 14. Now that's 5. 1 from 5 is 4. And we get 45. So let's think about it. If this is 0, negative 64 is going to the left. So that is a long distance. 19 is not that long of a distance to the right. So who has the longer distance from 0? The negative side. That's why it would be a negative 45. Now, when we think about this, let's think about it like this. Let's think about money. If you had a $52, you got paid $52. All right, you would give it a check for $52, but you had to pay a bill that was $31. Your check was more than your bill, so you have a positive amount left over. Let's say that you lost $23, but you had $45. You're still in a positive because your positive amount is larger than your negative amount. Down here, you had a 2 and negative 54. If you got a $2 check but had to spend $52, you are short. All right? You still owe money. That's a negative amount. So anytime one outweighs the other, that's the sign it's going to take. Whoever has the larger absolute value. Negative 54 has a larger absolute value than 2. So you take your sign. And 64 and 19, we subtract. 64 has a larger absolute value than 19 because it is farther away from 0 than 19. So you take your sign. So now, we want to practice. All right, so we see 20 problems on this page here. Complete all 20. Then try to do it without a calculator. Then upload this with your classwork right here in this makeup assignment in Google Classroom. Don't do extra ticket for the makeup. All right.